play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He crosses the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Game moves into the 35. First down again. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Going to try to use his legs here. Now it's second down here. They'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Now, a fourth down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. He'll hand it off. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on fourth down. Here's the opening drive. Fourth down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And
there's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score with a run to the right. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough, tough environment for visitors. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Dogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run.
Here we go.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. In the clear at the 25. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They get the completion. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ohio State 14, Georgia 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the right here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Bulldogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fights through a tackle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like...
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After review, the play will stand. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 18. That's a kickoff.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced back. Oh, a sack! The senior on this defense making a big play.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget, a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and the receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was...
Looking to throw it deep. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Georgia, number 87, with the grab.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
BAT is good. Makes the score 21-7.
That makes the score Ohio State 21, Georgia.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And he cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up fourth down.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. State offense comes back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Enough for a first down at the 37.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense in hurry-up mode. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up the first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it here. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. The Pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. And he'll set up to throw. Launching it. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Georgia.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Extra point makes it 35-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target, caught. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. Quarterback operating an empty set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass caught. And they bring them down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback's been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. That's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Ball handed off. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. Had a chance to get him down. The defender could not do it, and it results in a huge gain.
Yeah, it looked like they had a hand on him near the line of scrimmage, but he is so strong, he's able to run through that. Let's give credit to the receivers downfield, because anytime you have a long run like that, it's usually because of being helped out by the wide receivers and their perimeter blocking, and we saw that there.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Trying to create here on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And he's down after the catch at the 12 for a red zone opportunity.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, they'll just kick it away and let the defense close it out. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he's got it. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 38, Georgia 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but it's... knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
And the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Brings up third down.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 10. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Fine for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they
got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the try for 2. They'll try to run this one in. And we're able to get him down.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He shreds the tackle. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
First and 10 play coming up. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down and 10. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The ball is loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass this time. It's the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. No press here. The defense backing away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.